anything going on right now at Huntington Bank? We got people literally from Marshall County clear up past Belmont, Jefferson counties. So wide different audience here today. So
yeah, definitely. This is one of our areas that we are able to support and cover the entire Ohio Valley region. So here at Huntington Bank, we're really excited for the upcoming year. We have a lot of great community initiatives that are happening. And just for us, we really pride ourselves on being able to support and give back to the communities that we do serve. So we're really happy and thrilled about some of the things that we have coming up for this year.
Where are the branches at around here? I know they seem to be everywhere in our local communities.
So we have quite a few, but right here we do have one locally in Caddis.
Okay.
And then in the surrounding areas, we have our Wintersville, Steubenville offices, Weirton, West Virginia offices, and of course we have quite a few in our southern areas as well.
I know for sure you have one in Bridgeport. I know from experience.
Yes.
So I'm not trying to say anything, but I know from experience there's one in Bridgeport. I go there often. The one thing I love to do is I love to take pictures of my game checks that I get for broadcasting, sign it, and deposit. Was it the mobile deposit they call it?
Yeah, mobile deposit. It makes it so easy now. You can do your banking from the comfort of your own home.
How awesome is that? Yeah. I don't even have to go to the drive-thru if I don't want to. But they're so nice over there. Like I go through the drive-thru sometimes and I get a couple dollars and they're like, "Is there anything else we can do for you?" I'm like, "God, you're so friendly today."
The best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Come and see us if you'd like, but we have the digital capabilities if you can.
So there's a partnership with the OVAC. It's a great partnership between Huntington Bank. Can you tell us just a little bit more about that?
Yeah, definitely. This is one of our most supported partnerships. So we've been now supporting the OVACs for 18 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is great.
And over the years, we've had, a chance to just really meet some really remarkable people just like yourself. And then,
thank you.
Be able to share in some of the events with not only the players, but the fans. And, we've seen some really epic games, some great wins, and we're really excited for the matchup today.
And don't you guys do the halftime shoot, too?
Yeah, so we'll actually be out there, the halftime shot contest. So everyone come on, sign up.
So where do you sign? You go to the lobby of Harrison Central High School here where the games are. You basically sign up and you draw a name. And at halftime, I believe you're shooting for $500.
Yeah, the winner gets $500.
Oh, my goodness. So, hey, they're going to go to the national anthem down on the floor. Chris and Merkel, Huntington Bank, thank you for joining us today. And we'll be right back.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
With College Credit Plus at Belmont College, you'll save time and money. If you go to public high school in Ohio, you can take college courses at Belmont College for free. With each course, you earn high school and college credit. You can apply those credits to a degree from Belmont, transfer them to a four-year school, even graduate from high school in Belmont at the same time. Earn college credits in high school at Belmont College. Find out more at belmontcollege.edu.
At Huntington, we've been asking ourselves, is it possible to lend money at zero interest? And it totally is. Introducing Standby Cash. When you need extra cash, you can qualify for between $100 and $1,000 at Huntington. And it's free when you auto pay us back across 3 months. Why would a bank do that? Just to look out for people. That's how we reinvent banking. Huntington. Welcome. Without automatic payments, 12% APR. Eligibility requirements apply. Amount available is based on customer eligibility. Learn more at huntington.com/standbycash.
At the WVU Heart and Vascular Institute, minimally invasive approaches for heart surgery are standard of care. First to bring robotic heart surgery to West Virginia, the WVU Robotic Heart Program is recognized among the best in the United States. As a National Mitral Valve Center for Excellence, patients from across the country travel to WVU for advanced robotic valve surgery. Learn more about robotic heart surgery at the WVU Heart and Vascular Institute at mywvuheart.com.
What you do today determines your future, which is why it's important to choose a company you can trust. With our expert knowledge in accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and now creative services, we will put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
Are you traveling? Working a little bit too much? Is your fur baby starting to get a little shaggy? Let Dirty Paws be your one-stop shop for all of your pet care needs. Stop in and see us at 202 18th Street or give us a call at 304-639-7754 to schedule your appointments for dog grooming, doggy daycare, and dog boarding today.
Welcome to the Single A OVAC Championships live on AM 1600 WKKX and the WatchdogNetwork.com. Folks, we appreciate everybody tuning in. We had the girls' 5 games last week championships. and they were a lot of fun. But one of another weekends with the OVC Championships, the Super Bowl. This is one of my favorite weekends of the year, and we have the Cameron Dragons as the 2 seed and the Wellsville Tigers as the number 1 seed. For me,
It's a great matchup. Cameron's had a couple big wins this past week. We were talking about off air. They beat Greater Berkeley Christian in southern part of the state of West Virginia. So they're a very tall team. Got a good mix of young and old in their lineup for seniors for Cameron. So and you got Wellsville. Coach Wells came off a big career milestone victory for him.
300
I think
wins.
300 wins.
300 wins for Coach Buggs.
Coach Buggs, yeah. So that's good matchup. You got good crowd support. Both these schools have to travel good. Cameron, they have a long ride, and Wellsville, northern part of the state of Ohio, right there in the OVAC region. A little bit of ride for them, but it's pretty good turnout. Just off the kickoff to a great day, Jerry.
Yeah, looking forward. It'll be Ryan Storm and I. We'll have the first 3 games for you today: the single A, the double A, and the triple A. And then coming in for the 4A and 5A games will be Ross Johnston and Mr. Mark Heinerman. Fantastic day. But I will also say our buddy Mr. Brad Biff Leonard will be at the studio producing all day, and he's the absolute best around. So thank you, Biff, for coming in there and working so hard for us and making us sound good. So, Ryan, starting lineups. I'm sure you have them. Let's start with the Cameron Dragons.
Yes, 2 seed Cameron Dragons. You got a 6'2" senior, number 10, Connor Powell, a 5'11" junior, number 11, Cole Burkett, a 5'10" sophomore, number 12, Colton Wickerman, a 6'7" senior, number 31, Trevor Beresford. That's a Cameron name right there. That Beresford name.
And that's no lie on the 6'7".
Yeah. And then rounding out, a 6'4" sophomore, number 33, Lance Hartley. So like I said, 6'4", 6'7", even their guards got decent height for them. You got Wellsville here, transitioning them. No seniors in their entire roster. Heavy junior lineup. They start 5 juniors. Number 0, Eddie Stock. Number 3, Josiah Santiago. Number 4, Jackson Brewer. Number 10, Isaiah Greathouse. Number 24, Gavin Kuntz.
Josiah Santiago. Remember Santiago used to be some catchers back in the day?
Oh, yeah, Benito
Santiago.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
We know how to say that
yeah,
for
fun
sure.
Name, yeah. No,
and Jackson, I love the way they spell it. Jaxon.
Yeah, they didn't give us their heights. Just looking at them, though, Cameron's got a good height advantage.
Oh, Cameron's got I would say 2 or 3 inch on every person they're matched up against here. So for the Dragons, it's going to be Beresford jump in, and the Dragons will control it. It'll be Connor Powell. For the Dragons, gets it up to Cole Burkett, right wing to Witcherman. Witcherman holds it above his head, looking for a cutter. No one there. Back to the top of the key, Dragons working around. This is the single A OVAC championship. Wellsville beat Payton City to get here, and Cameron knocked off Madonna, and those games were on Tuesday night. 3 put up by the Dragons, up no good. Rebound by the Tigers, Jackson Brewer.
Also, it's a 2-3 zone defense, up and running now.
Good working the court really fast, bounce pass into the lane, no shot there. And now they drive baseline. That time does Eddie Stock. 3 up, no good by the Tigers.
Good ball movement, good rotation by both teams.
Love the ball movement from Wellsville. Down to the block, and it was going to Beresford, and I thought it was off Beresford's knee, but they're going to say it stays with the Cameron Dragons.
I think it was 10, yeah. Greathouse. I think ball out from behind, but it was a good decision to try to go down low, but Wells did a good job collapsing on Cameron.
Witcherman. But Cameron's doing a nice job moving the ball around, too. Into the corner to Connor Powell. His jumper's up, air ball. Good rebound by Witcherman. And that one's going to go to Wellsville for sure.
Yeah, good offensive rebound. Tried to force feed it into Hartley and off his hands.
Can't say enough good things about this facility, though. This Harrison Central High School.
Beautiful. We've had 3 years in, and it's unfortunate they just haven't had a chance to use it all 3 years through the COVID. The first year was they got shut down in the spring, like a lot of us did. 2020.
Tigers, they drive. Good no-look pass into the lead, blocked by Lance Hartley.
Listen, sophomore Hartley, get used to hearing that name both on the basketball court and the baseball diamond. He's a heck of a pitcher. Really good kid, good family, too. So he's a heck of an athlete.
You told me a lot about Hartley. You like this kid.
Yep, he's going to be a good one.
Pass in, shot no good that time by Isaiah Greathouse. That time we'll put it right back up. 2 for the Tigers. That's the first score of the game. A minute 30 in.
That's a good bounce by Greathouse. He missed the shot, got his offense rebound, put it right back in.
It shows you a lot of hustle. It's going to be a foul on the other end, though, by Josiah Santiago.
A good officiating crew here today, which we would expect with the championships.
Yeah, so Dreyhaus, Brogdon, and I'm not sure the third guy on this game. I apologize. You didn't say the names before.
No, I didn't even announce. They were just happened to know. I'm just been seeing a lot of games.
Yeah, it's three good officials, though. Top of the key, Cole Burkett over to Powell. Powell back to Burkett. Burkett to the free line, back to Powell. Powell passes. Oh, man. Thought he traveled. Nope, he gets it back.
The 2-3 zones are killing Cameron right now. They need to get up to the high point.
Yeah, and there's a three. They kick it out, free, up and good. Cole Burkett. At that time, they did a great job. They get it down to Beresford, and they collapsed on Beresford, and he was able to kick it.
They're doing a good job with skip passes. The best way to attack that is get in the top of the foul line.
There we go. Great take. Jackson Brewer for two for Wellsville. 4-3 on that Huntington Bank scoreboard.
Very good contrasting styles. Cameron in the man defense, Wellsville in the 2-3 zone, but when they get it, they go. They're fast break team.
No slowing down for the Tigers. You're right on the fast break. Powell looks to Beresford. Nobody there. Cross court. Third in the lane. Oh, good save by Powell. That was going out of bounds. Now they find open in the lane. Shot up. No good by Witcherman.
Try.
Ball to Wellsville.
Yeah. Cameron's trying to figure it out. They're doing a good job with skip passes across the court, but Wellsville's quick and athletic. They're getting to cut him off. The best way to do this, get into Hartley or Beresford at the foul line extended, and that allows them some options.
Wellsville dribbles through a lot of traffic. They'll kick it out to the three-point line. Shot up and no good by Gavin Coots. Rebound by the Tigers. I got to tell you, Cameron's going to have a decided advantage in rebounding.
Oh, yeah. They're going to.
Down to Beresford. They collapsed on Beresford. Kick it out. Three up by Powell. Shot. Nah. I will tell you this, though. It hit the shot clock above the thing. The shot did go in off the shot clock. That's the correct call by Mr. Brogdon.
It just hit the top of the backboard. It hit the support and the shot clock behind it.
How about that? A shot clock when it's not running, but how often would that be able to see in a high school game? You talk about I would
game changer.
Yeah, you're right. It's a total game changer.
And I think it would help. Listen, not all these kids are going to go to college, but you have it in college, you got it in pros. I think it just makes sense to have those.
I remember the old CRC when they ran the shot clock at Wheeling Jesuit and West Bank Arena. I loved it because it was just such a fast-paced game. Wellsville drives into the paint and tipped in that time by Jackson Brewer. Brewer got his hand above the rim.
He's about 6 foot, I'd say. He got up pretty high right there. That was a good move by him.
Good leaping ability. Now, cross-court pass to Burkett. Burkett right back to him. They're trying to get Beresford on the block. They're doing a great job of not letting him receive that pass. There's a soft touch down to Hartley. Shot up that time. Good. Colston, Witcherman.
There's a natural soft spot in the middle of the 2-3 zone, and that's where I'd like to see Cameron attack that. They're not dribbling the ball, which you don't want to do.
Oh, bad pass across the court by Wellsville. Picked off for Burkett. Burkett at the free throw line. Takes it to Powell. Powell finds a breaking Hartley. Hartley shot blocked. I got to tell you, Wellsville's not intimidated by the size of Cameron.
No, well, the size advantage Cameron has, the athleticism is on display by Wellsville. It's counteracting that. They have kids that can jump out of the gym.
That's two kids that got off the floor here with some good height. Powell needs to find the open guy there. He got double teamed at the three-point line.
Like I said, on a 2-3 zone, the best way to beat this is get it into the middle of the lane. Up top, foul line extended. For one of your big guys up there, that collapse will allow naturally open passing lanes, either down low on the block or kick back out for a three.
Santiago pushes it. Gets it up to his teammates. Greathouse. Little weave out front by the Tigers, looking for, I guess someone's going to cut underneath here eventually. And from the free throw line, high arcing shot, air ball.
That was affected by the height of that Cameron defense right there.
Burkett runs it. Oh, a shrieking Beresford in the lane. I will tell you this: the official put his arm up.
He's going to give him. I think he's going to give him the end.
He was going to give the end one.
Hitting the end one, but the ball turned out.
Did he not call the foul on it though?
No, that's the curious part of it.
Yeah.
If you give him the end one, you should at least call the blocking foul anyway to get the 2 foul shots.
I would say the same exact thing. So,
especially if it was contact, it was a good charge opportunity. I think it's Greathouse.
Yeah, so the bucket does not go. Wellsville basketball.
That's one of you. I saw the same thing, Jared.
There's Santiago over to Brewer. Brewer from the right elbow puts up a jumper. It's up and no good. And
the rebound.
Brewer gets his own rebound.
Those teams crashing, but it's a great match to start with right here. We're always seeing the action. It's only 6-5, but it's a good base.
I would say the single A and UVAC is really top heavy with these two teams. Not great at the bottom of the single A, but these are two great basketball teams.
Well, that's unfortunate. We got
the matchup. Everybody
not locked out, but they earned it. But it's nice there was no upset. This is what we want to see.
Yeah, Wellsville misses the bunny, and Cameron basketball dribbling into the corners. Witcherman.
I don't want to do that 2-3-7.
Yeah, I know. Bounce past Beresford to Hartley, and an offensive foul on Hartley. He's not happy about it.
I don't like that. He was receiving the pass. He didn't even get a chance to go up. The defender was there, but I don't think that's a charge. First one on Hartley. First team foul for Cameron. Yeah, and actually there's a couple kids for Cameron's team with different numbers. I think we've getting number 20. I think it's Chris McCauley, though. Yeah, we've got a 35 listed on the roster. There's no 20 listed on our roster. I apologize for that.
Yeah.
A turnover by Wellsville. Trying to work it down.
Long outlet to Beresford. He's open underneath, and he's going to get fouled. The roster is
fouls on Greathouse. 2 fouls now for Wellsville. Greathouse and Santiago each with a foul.
Shot 3 up and no good. Rebound by McCauley. Give him 2. There you go. So McCauley wearing the 20 jersey, 35 on the roster. Oh, shot blocked that time by Powell. They're going to call it jump ball, and the arrow stays with Wellsville.
Cameron's roster, 15 kids, 10 are dressed. And two of them are 20 and 24 listed the jersey, but we have a 35 and a 36. We're guessing. We got one right. So I think 24 is Colton Winters.
And McCauley's a 5'7" senior, so we're guessing. Yeah. We know that because they just said it on the loudspeaker.
I think that's from the baseball team, too.
Okay.
That helped me out a little bit from last year. All right. Cameron up 7-6, Wellsville ball.
1:17 to go in the first period. Very low-scoring first quarter so far.
Cameron seeing the man-to-man defense.
Wellsville spending a lot of time here looking for that good shot. And a circus shot by Wellsville, no good. And Wellsville out-hustled Cameron for the rebound. Oh, Powell gets a hand on it. He stepped. Oh, it's travel.
I don't know about that.
Oh, man.
That was number 10, Connor Powell. I thought he did a good job, good skill, turned around and throw it away.
I don't even know if you ever got full control of the ball before you can call it travel.
I'm wondering if he thinks he did. He had like a little bunny hop there, but I don't know. A couple close calls here. I don't agree with.
Gone against Cameron in this first quarter. Into the corner that time is Brewer. Shot up by Eddie Stock. Three-pointer good.
Backbreaker there.
9-7 Wellsville. 40 seconds to go in the first. Cross court to McCauley. McCauley kicked it out front to Burkett. Burkett finds Beresford in the corner. He's going to put up a long 3. Up and good. Trevor Beresford.
6'7" senior with a big three-pointer right there. Good response from Cameron.
Wait a second. They stopped the game to let a sub in.
The net was wrapped around the rim.
Okay.
Yeah. That been a new one, though. Yeah, such a nice shot by Beresford.
The three-pointer flipped the net over top the rim.
Yeah. But that doesn't. We got a new sub in for Cameron, number 5, Nathan Haberly, 6'2" senior.
And that was Hartley. Just gets a little rest here for the last 15 seconds of the first quarter. Into the lane, Wellsville, high off the glass. Isaiah Greathouse.
But 5 seconds left.
Cameron got to find something here. McCauley over to Beresford. Oh, they're going to get a charge on Beresford.
That was a good call.
It was.
That was Greathouse stepped up at the elbow.
That's a huge foul with 0.2 seconds left in the first quarter.
I can tell Wellsville's coach because it was trying to draw these charges. We don't get to see them enough either. They do. It's part of their game with what they're seeing from Cameron in film. The dribble drive. A good job by Wellsville, though.
Yeah. So at the end of the first quarter, Wellsville 11, Cameron 10. We'll be back in 60.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here, with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
The Highlands Event Center is the area's premier destination for conferences, workshops, employment fairs, weddings, and more. With 4,000 square feet of space, the Highland Event Center can accommodate events large and small. Situated in the heart of the Highlands, guests can enjoy the many restaurants, retail stores, entertainment, and lodging options. To check out everything the Highlands Event Center has to offer, head to thehighlandseventcenter.com or call 833-639-7070.
The OVAC Student Athlete Achievement Award, powered by Belmont College, is awarded to the best all-around combined boys and girls programs in athletic competition and academically in the classroom. Points are earned and tracked throughout the year based on final standings and placement in championship events across sports in combination with overall grade point averages. One winning school from each of the 5 OVC classes will be crowned at the end of the school year at the conference's Banquet of Champions on May 16th. That's a fun night. West Banco Arena.
Good ceremony. Good recognition for a lot of student
A
athletes.
lot of scholarships given out. McCauley, right wing, cross court to Haberly. Great. Haberly just checked in there at the end of that first quarter.
And Hartley is back in for Cameron as well.
McCauley wearing those yellow shoes. They really stick out on that floor. Cuts past to Hartley. He loses control into the hands of Eddie Stock.
It was actually a good pass. They're just unfortunate couldn't hold on to it.
It's a bad bounce. Good drive into the lane by Isaiah Greathouse. 13-10 lead for Wilson.
Straight contract. Cameron's having a hard time stopping the dribble drive.
Turnaround shot. Hartley off the mark. Beresford gets the rebound. They're going to call a jump ball. Oh, foul.
I don't know about that.
The foul is going to be on Isaiah Greathouse.
That's interesting. That's 2 team fouls now for Greathouse.
I got to tell you, both coaches put the hands up like a jump ball. Both coaches did.
Both haven't gone to their bench yet.
Haberly puts up a 3 for Cameron, up and good from the left corner. That's a tough shot for the Dragons.
He had a man flying out on him, too.
Tied at 13.
3 3-pointers made for Cameron.
All wide open underneath is Jackson Brewer. An easy 2.
Miscommunication on defense by Cameron. They're discussing it right now.
They're trying to find Beresford. They were double teaming Beresford on the block. You could see that. It's Brewer and Stock. And Beresford said, I'm just going to go to the corner. Step back, kicks it out. Shot up by Witcherman.
Foul.
No good. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, I think they missed that foul. I think that foul should be on him 4. That foul should be on Brewer.
Yeah, but they're going to call it Stock.
Yep.
And Witcherman will shoot a pair.
4 fouls for Belgium.
Shot no good. Powell's going to check back in, and he's coming in for Beresford. So they're going to lose a lot of size putting the 6'7" Trevor Beresford. Second one's good. Gives Cameron, no, they're down 15-14. Apologize. 6:34 to go in the second quarter. I'm a little rusty this morning. I'm a little off my game.
10 a.m. game here, yeah. Hit the
good steal. Oh, McCauley on. Wellsville gets it right back.
Good sneaky play there by McCauley.
Wellsville's going to put it on his hip. It's Greathouse. No one's going to step out on him. Top of the key. Kicks it over to Kuntz. Shoots the left-handed dribble.
He's going to fire that offense on here by Wells. He'll try to get a backboard cut.
Greathouse thinks about the corner shot. Nope. Gives it to Brewer. Brewer said, I'll take the drive.
Yep. That's a good drive by Brewer. McCauley, good try on the charge. But
now look here. That ball went in. We're going to call a block. He'll get 2. $15-14, Wellsville leads. 5:59 to go in the first half. Shot is up and good by Jackson Brewer. We'll have a Wheeling Hospital interview at the half. And also coming up, will be West Virginia Northern Community College, our buddy Dennis Thorne. I believe we've had Dennis on during football. Over the sidelines at Shady Side. Second one up and good by Brewer. 17-14 Tigers. Tigers, Dragons. That sounds like a matchup. Tip. Wellsville gets the steal. Oh, that's just... Yeah, they're going to get a foul that time.
Ooh, jump ball. They're calling jump ball. There's been some close, questionable calls here early, Jerry. I thought he bumped them before. Yeah, I mean, kind of. It was good to have a play by Cameron. Nothing dirty. Like, hey, I thought he bumped them, then tried to get the jump ball.
One thing he did do is get the arrow back to his team. So,
I mean, like I said, it's not a turnover because it saves Wellsville, but the loose possession of that after you already grabbed the rebound.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Good work by Burkett of the Dragons, but Wellsville basketball. Great house. Top of the key to Eddie Stock, the junior. What do you say? There's not a senior on the Wellsville team.
Listen, they haven't gone past their starting five yet either, Jerry.
Nope, you're right. No one's come in. All junior lineup basically in here.
Yep, they have 6 junior and then a couple of sophomores and 2 freshmen.
I have a feeling they might be back in this game next year. Just a wild guess.
Yeah. The athleticism here they're playing. I like the way they play. Cameron's staying in their man defense, running all over the court, defending these Wellsville Tigers.
Right wing is Greathouse. He drives. He'll kick it over to Kuntz. Kuntz back to Greathouse in the right corner. And he loses control, gets it back, spins into the baseline, shot, no good, but the foul's going to be on Cole Burkett.
Yeah, Burkett got him across the arm. Good move.
His first foul?
Yep. Yeah, 1 foul for 4 different players for Cameron. Nobody really in foul trouble. Greathouse with 2 for Wellsville.
Shot is up. Free throw, up and good. Extends the lead out to 4. And I believe that's the biggest lead of the game, 18-14 for Wellsville. I know it's only 4 points.
Yeah,
but
it was 11-10 Wellsville at first quarter, and they've outscored.
And Beresford did check in there for Haberly. Second shot, no good. Beresford to start. That's an easy rebound there.
Makes his presence known.
Boy, Powell ran over a defender for Wellsville.
And just inadvertent errant pass from Cameron. Turnover.
McCauley chased the ball into the crowd. He went up 3 rows and high-stepped through a bunch of Cameron fans.
Grabbed the pop the drink, grabbed a little bit of hot dog.
That's a very athletic play in the crowd by McCauley. I got to say so. That was funny. 18-14, Tigers lead, 4:22 to go in the first half. Losing control for a second is Greathouse. I think Belmont College, Bucksy Distributing, WV Medicine, Wheeling Hospital, West Virginia Northern Community College, West Liberty University, Huntington Bank, and Project Best.
Josiah Santiago, nice take. Again, all 5 Wellsville players have no problem trying to dribble drive, get in the lane.
20-14, Tigers lead. McCauley steps in. That pass is tipped by Santiago, in Wellsville off and running again. Santiago, I'm sorry, that was Greathouse to Brewer. Brewer thought about the 3. Gets it to Eddie Stock, back out front to Brewer. Brewer to set it up to Greathouse. Greathouse stands top of the key. Left wing to Brewer. Santiago says, you know what, I'm going to take a 3, and it's good.
Santiago might pass it after getting it. No, there's enough room here. I'm going to pop a 3.
Tom Hart's going to want to time out the head coach of Cameron. It's 23-14 Wellsville. We'll be back in 30.
West Virginia Northern Community College has over 10 new programs. Check out these new offerings that can lead to a great career, including hospitality and tourism, industrial technology, elementary education, substance abuse intervention specialist, our 100% online criminal justice program, and more. New non-credit trainings include EMT, paramedic, CDL, and certified nurse assistant. Register for one of these new programs today, or check out one of the other 70 programs West Virginia Northern Community College has to offer at wvncc.edu.
We're back here at Harrison Central for the single-way OVAC championship. Got a great game between Wellsville and Cameron. Wellsville with an 8-0 run. They now lead 23-14 here with 3:22 left in the second quarter. Good balance. Yeah, Santiago's got 5 points for Wellsville. Jackson Brewer has 8 points. Isaiah Greathouse with 7 points. It's Good contest styles there, you guys.
Yeah, no, the big three right there cost Tom Hart to close down now.
Yeah. Cameron with the size advantage, Wellsville, the athleticism is on display. It's a good contrast between two teams.
Beresford, only 2 points, I believe, in the game. They get it to him on Hartley on the block, and it's tipped out.
Wellsville's been running this 2-3 defense, and Cameron's trying to do entry passes from the side down low, and you're not going to get it. You have 3 guys left. It's got to go to the foul line. They need to post up at the foul line, and then either have Hartley or Beresford there, and then they can feed it down low, dump it down low.
Yeah.
You got to.
Once they collapse on that guy at the foul line, somebody should be open on that block. Jumper, no good, and that was Beresford's side again affecting that shot.
Rebound by foul.
Burkett into the right or left wing for Beresford. Cross court to Beresford. He's going to put up a 3 from the left corner. It's off the mark. Cameron Powell gets the rebound to Trevor Beresford. Beresford back to Powell.
Yeah, the fans are yelling 3 seconds. I would agree that
Hartley
Cameron's been camped out in the lane.
Good ball movement by Cameron. Jumper by Witcherman. It's no good. Powell gets the rebound on the backside. Up and good. Connor Powell.
Good rebound backside by Powell.
Much needed bucket. Cameron,
that stops the 8-0 run.
And 2 minutes to go in the first half. 2 minutes. 23-16 your scoreboard. And that one off of Brewer's chest. Shot no good. Rebound Hartley. Cameron's got to push the pace here a little bit. I got to say, Beresford's been open on a breakout if they can get it up to him.
Good power dribble.
Hartley, shot no good. He's going to get it. And they're going to call a foul on Wellsville.
Much to the dismay of the Wellsville.
Nobody from Wellsville.
Orange and black clad crowd.
And they're going to get Santiago.
So it's 2 for Santiago, 2 for Greathouse. Eddie Stockton wants 5 team fouls.
One thing Wellsville doesn't want to do is get in any foul trouble.
Well, there's a minute 39 left, so they really need to be careful here.
And they have how many team fouls for that?
5.
Okay.
Air ball.
Burkett with the air ball.
So this is where, with the dribble drive opportunities that Wellsville likes to take here, just got to be careful. Someone like Greathouse Santiago doesn't get a charge call. No one stepped up yet for Cameron to take one. They're in man, so you might be able to get away with it just by beating the other man. But on
I'm
outside,
Wellsville here with this lead.
Taking it down.
I would try to run a little clock out here. Don't give many more possessions to Cameron this first half.
Unless you have an open opportunity like that.
Open look by Brewer.
Nice pass.
He'll take 2.
Great pass from Greathouse.
25-16 Wellsville over Cameron. 1:04 to go in the first half. Oh, what a play by Eddie Stock before it goes out of bounds. Up to Santiago.
The body.
We got a little body contact by Hartley, I believe.
Yep, 33 Hartley. That's Hartley. That's 2 on him now. Just all 5 player starters, they're all athletic. This Wellsville team, both defensively, offensively.
That's a great play, though. That ball's going out of bounds in front of the Wellsville bench, and he tipped it and then threw it back in. Santiago's first free throw off the front of the rim. I believe they're going to take Hartley out of the game.
I always got 2. You don't want to get him in foul trouble.
Hartley and Burkett in Wellsville. Great job by Wellsville.
Getting Greathouse. Greathouse has 2 fouls. He's running a good job at the point for them.
Yeah.
He's coming out.
It'll be Terrell Watkins checking in. First up of the game.
Freshman.
There you go.
Looks like,
yep, good size for one.
That's what I say. Unfortunately, we didn't get their sizes from the roster, but we're guessing pretty good here, I think. Yeah. 1 out of 2.
Yeah, second one good for Santiago. Makes it a 10-point game, 26-16.
15 points for Wells in the second quarter.
Haberly finds Beresford in the corner. Out to the top of the heap, ball fake. Shot up by Haberly. Shot no good. And there's going to be a foul on Cameron. He tried to reach in and steal the ball. He got all body.
Yes, foul.
I think that's going to be foul.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good position by.
You know what? How good by Wellsville there. Beanley Watkins comes out. He's in there for defense.
Yep.
And they put Greathouse right back in for offensive reasons with 35 seconds to go in the first half. Wellsville. Brewer picks up his dribble, cross court to Kuntz. Kuntz 3, up and good. Kevin Kuntz.
Kuntz first points of the game.
That's a huge bucket for Wellsville before this half. Beresford into the lane. That's Beresford's best move of the game there.
That's good pass by foul.
That's what Cameron's tried to do this whole first half. 2, 1, 3, up and good by Greathouse at the buzzer. Gives Wellsville a 32-18 lead as we go to half here at Harrison Central High School. So we'll be right back. We've got an interview for West Virginia Northern Community College.
Highland Sports Complex is the coolest destination for sports and entertainment the Ohio Valley has ever seen. Pop in for some open basketball in our field house or reserve some turf time for your next practice or game on our synthetic fields. Online registration is open for development classes and leagues for youth and adults. Highland Sports is also the hottest destination for birthday parties and other events. So come challenge yourself on our play climb and enjoy your favorite virtual reality game in the arcade. No memberships required, so visit highlandsports.com to find your next entertainment experience and get ready to reach new heights.
One of our most important jobs as parents is to prepare our teenagers to make responsible decisions, especially when it comes to underage drinking. Talking to your kids about this can be a challenge. The Family Talk About Drinking program provides a free parent guide to help guide these discussions. You can also find advice and tools to start talking to your teenagers, because there is no right way to start this dialogue. Learn more at FamilyTalkAboutDrinking.com. A message from your local Anheuser-Busch distributors, Karen Bauer, Muxie, Waldorf, and J.C. Menser Distributing.
Welcome back to halftime of the Single-A OVAC Championship. Wellsville leads Cameron 32-18. Got another one of our great corporate sponsors here, and it's Mr. Dennis Thorne from West Virginia Northern Community College. How you doing?
Oh, fantastic. How are you guys doing?
Really good, really good. Nice to see you again. I know we saw you in football season over at the Shady Side Martins Ferry game, and that was a fun vantage point down on the field for a game that day.
Now we're up in the skybox. This is real nice up here.
This is VIP. We paid high dollar for these seats. So, West Virginia Northern Community College, what's going on right now in West Virginia? Some open houses maybe coming up?
Yeah, so we have open house twice a year. We're having our April open house coming up April 9th from 9:30 to noon. Stop on down, all three of our campuses, New Martinsville, Weirton, and Wheeling. Stop by, get food, talk to our faculty. You can even register for your classes, take a course.
What day of the week is that? Is that a weekend?
That's a Saturday.
Oh, that's even
Saturday
better.
morning.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's great to have that on a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Everything going on. It seems like I work at the courts in downtown Wheeling. It's my regular job. I see so much going on all those corners down there. What's going on inside those buildings? I see that one building across from the old coffee shop there. There was Starbucks in there. What's in that?
That's our ATC. So we actually have one of our faculty members here at the OVAC. He's in charge of the heating and air conditioning.
Okay.
So you can come on down. I believe that John will be there, John Labriola. He'll be there. You could talk to him. He'll answer all of the questions because there's so much that HVAC contacts. It's just not buildings or anything. There's servers. There's the food industry. There's so many things that HVAC has their hand in.
That's something I don't know about. That's great to know, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so anybody comes out here to the games live, and we got a ton of different counties here listening today, stop in, and I think John might be at the front table there. Stop in, at least say hi, and you never know, you might get a free pen out of this or something.
Yeah. We'll give you a backpack. We can stop anything you want.
Yeah. So fall registration.
Fall registration. We're actually opening up early for the open house. So if you stop on April 9th, you'll not only be able to see everything, you'll actually get help with your financial aid, admissions, anything that you need. It's one-stop shop that day.
Okay, beforehand, this is February, 12th. How do you have to register for this? How can we find out more information?
If you want to give me a call, I can always do that. You can also email me at dthorn, that's DTHORN, at WVNCC.edu.
Okay, and website. Website. Just find out a lot of information there.
Yep, WVNCC.edu.
That's an easy one to go to.
Very easy, yep.
So, Dennis, thank you again for joining us here. I know we got one more interview. It's a taped interview we're going to put on. So Dennis Thorne and John Labriola, there it is, from West Virginia Northern Community College. We'll be back with Wheeling Hospital's interview.
West Virginia Northern Community College has over 10 new programs. Check out these new offerings that can lead to a great career, including hospitality and tourism, industrial technology, elementary education, substance abuse intervention specialist, our 100% online criminal justice program, and more. New non-credit trainings include EMT, paramedic, CDL, and certified nurse assistant. Register for one of these new programs today, or check out one of the other 70 programs West Virginia Northern Community College has to offer at wvncc.edu.
Talking to Joe Slavic, who is the manager at the Howard Long Wellness Center, Wheeling Hospital, WVU Medicine, one of our OVAC sponsors. Joe, I was trying to think today, how long has the Howard Long Wellness Center been around?
Yeah, actually 28 years. We're starting on our 29th year. We opened up in September of 1993. Can you believe it? Almost 3 decades.
It's always scary when I remember how things got started, and I remember when
right.
It was a big deal then. It's still a big deal now, of course. How have things changed? How has it changed over those years, though, 28 years?
Well, you know, there's so many different trends that you see in wellness and fitness and health. So we've tried to, you know, go with those changes as we move forward with different types of physical activities for both the young and healthy and those who have certain disease states like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and pulmonary disease. So we've been able to grow. You know, it's a little bit different because of this COVID. We're hopefully coming out of that, and we see ourselves being able to continue to provide the Greater Ohio Valley with options for health and wellness.
You kind of alluded to this a second ago. How has clientele changed? How have the people who use the Howard Long Wellness Center changed over those years?
Yeah, that's a great question, Howard. I think the older individuals, you know, we have an aging population here in the Valley. They've really, over the last, I would say, probably 10 to 15 years, have really accepted that they need to maintain a certain level of physical activity and to improve their overall health, whether it be for you know, dealing with chronic disease and to maintain those chronic diseases so they're in control and they're able to move forward. So I think that's probably the biggest thing I've noticed. They're accepting of regular physical activity and being involved in a variety of different activities, both just cardiovascular things like swimming and walking and cycling, but also really incorporating themselves into a strength training program. Because we know if you're able to maintain your muscular strength, you're able to maintain your activities of daily living, and that leads to, you know, maintained independence.
I know a number of years ago, my wife and I started going to the Howard Long Wellness Center. Before I went, I was so nervous because, you know, I'm that proverbial 98-pound weakling kind of thing. I'm thinking, like, do I want to be in there with a bunch of all pumped-up guys who are going to make me look, you know, look puny and embarrassed?
Right.
And I think a lot of people may have that feeling, you know, thinking about it. Not if you're there for medical reasons, maybe, but if you're just thinking about coming to the Howard Long Wellness, it's like, I don't know, do I really belong?
Yeah, right. And that's a great question, and you absolutely do. I mean, we have members from age 13 to, you know, folks into their deep 90s. We have a vast group of folks that really understand that it's physical activity. It's not about, you know, showing this person up or that person up. Is how can I improve my overall health and keep myself in the best position to enjoy my life? And physical activity has to be a part of that routine.
Last question, real quick. Give us just sort of an overview of the kinds of things that are offered at the Howard Long Wellness Center.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very comprehensive facility. Obviously, we have an Olympic-sized pool where we use that for physical activity for different classes or people who want to walk or swim in the water. We have every piece of cardiovascular equipment. We have a very expansive group exercise program, whether it's functional fitness classes or Zumba classes or rip and ride power pacing classes. We have it all, yoga, Tai Chi. We have massage therapy there as well. We have a dietitian there for folks who are looking to improve their overall diet plan. And we provide those programs like basketball and racquetball and also a child care facility for folks who are wanting to have a place for their kids to get a little bit of activity while they're working out themselves. So very comprehensive, very, very fortunate to be able to provide that through WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital.
And you mentioned COVID earlier. Is the facility open, at least for some things, or are there requirements now?
Yeah, no, we're fully open. Have been since back in May of 2020, after we were closed for a little bit because of the initial COVID. And so we work through that. We have some regulations and COVID restrictions that we have to be cognizant of, but we're able to provide all of the services we once did, with some modifications, certainly.
Joe, appreciate your time today. Thanks very much. Always enjoyed talking to you, and appreciate the work you do at Howard Long Wellness Center.
Well, I appreciate you too, Howard. Thank you very much.
Get ready to start the second half here. Cameron Ball to inbound it. Immediately down to Beresford on a block. He kicks it to Powell. Powell's three off the mark. Burkett gets the rebound, but he's blocked by Greathouse. Very athletic play by Isaiah.
Good ball movement by Cameron. They're not. You don't want to dribble against the zone. They're making good crisp passes, and that was a good play by Burkett to get the rebound. But another great play by Greathouse to block.
Into Witcherman. Witcherman's three, no good. But there's going to be a foul.
Greathouse. That's three. Ooh. No, something like this. The officials.
They're not sure who to call.
No, I think Greathouse said something. I think the officials give him a little stare down. Which
you're right.
You are professional. Either give him a T or don't.
You're right, and the official looks back to Greathouse.
Yep, Greathouse. He's got called for a push down low, which but he turned his back, and he definitely said something because the official gave him a little head look.
And he stared him down for about 10 seconds.
Yep, which I don't like that. If you're the official, either brush it off or just give him a quick T and be done with it.
Yeah, you're right.
You're not going, staring him down. It's not going to do anything.
Cameron basketball, it will stay 32-18, 7:30 to go in the third quarter. Burkett down to Beresford. Beresford too far off of that block. They'll get it to Greathouse. There's what you said they had to do, and it's going to strip it out of Hartley's hand.
Been a little bit weak with the ball.
Over and back there, didn't call it. Put one over, and he came back. Santiago's shot, no good. Up to Burkett. 3-on-2 break now for Cameron. They get it to Beresford. Beresford, offensive foul.
Wow. Calling it on Beresford.
Yep. Only a second for Travis Beresford.
Good take by Wellsville.
That was a tough charge to take, too, but he was sitting there.
Yeah. No, Beresford BMZ's long arms and long legs. He covers a lot of ground. So they'll get that charge. Very nice play by Wellsville.
You said it earlier on. You could tell they've watched some film on camera and know what they're going to do in there.
I think that was... Yeah,
Burkett. How many on Burkett now?
He's got 2.
Okay.
2 all the way around as the most fouls for Cameron on any player. Greathouse with Wellsville. First up with 3.
It'll be Eddie Stock at the free throw line for Wellsville. First one good.
First points of the quarter. That's 4 now for Stock at a 3-point in the first.
So here Cameron being down 14 at the half, now down 15. They can't go with droughts like this. It's a minute and 10 seconds in. They haven't scored in the second half. And they got to start putting points on the board.
They do have 3 3-pointers, but they've had a couple that just wouldn't go down. So I don't know how good of a 3-point shooting team they are to get back in there.
I think Beresford's their guy to shoot threes, too. Hartley on the block, turn around off the glass, no good. And Wellsville's going to have it. I thought Cameron had it, but slipped out of his hand.
Great out.
Yeah, it was a carry, not called. Powell going to outlet up to Burkett, just over his head.
You could see that coming. I'd say Burkett was maybe about 8 steps ahead of Powell, and there's a defender in between, but it was a hard...
He tried to go over top of that defender.
It was a hard touch pass to make right there. Powell probably would have better to keep driving himself.
Yeah, and it goes to the opposite side of the court.
Split it.
Yep, you're right.
Kevin
Santiago. Now, Wellsville doing a little, what was it, interesting dribbling up the court.
And at Cameron, they're doing a 2-1-2. Not really much of a press. It's just slow down the offense from Wellsville.
Isaiah Greathouse, he's into the lane, and Hartley's going to pick up one. I think that's 3.
It should be 3, yeah. That was a good take by Greathouse. He got into the body of Hartley. That's 3 on Hartley. Beresford has 2 team fouls this half for Cameron.
Cameron, McCauley gave him some good minutes in that second quarter. I expect to see him right back in this game. Greathouse free throw up and good.
Yeah, if McCauley, it makes an interesting lineup change because Macaulay's also a bit of size difference between either Beresford or Hartley, so you're exchanging some good guard play for some height.
Second one also good. 35-18, Wellsville. 6 minutes to go in the third period. I do see both teams here for the AA game now, Shadyside and Wheeling Central.
A lot of orange today. Wellsville, Shadyside, Lindsley at the 2 o'clock game.
Powell thought about it. No, he'll go back out front to Witcherman. Witcherman to Beresford. Beresford's jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Santiago rebound. Santiago's going to push it. He goes up against Beresford. Good D by Beresford, and that should go to Cameron.
Good D by Beresford, not foul on the
You're
top
right.
drive there.
And it's a tough spot where he got caught on defense, and he just kind of kept the arms up in the air and no body contact.
In a way, he's kind of falling away from, in the defensive position as well. So in a way that helped him.
Witcherman, he had an open look. You got to shoot that at that point. You were wide open. He'll get it back to him, and now he's going to shoot it. And he hit the side of the backboard there, I believe.
I think the athleticism from Wellsville is really affecting Cameron more than they probably anticipated.
Ball fake by Stock, but nope, he's going to shoot the 3. Rebound, Connor Powell. Outlet up to Beresford. Beresford. Now he's going to drive. No, that was a really good take by Trevor Beresford.
Tell you what, for a big guy, long line, he's got a good coordination, and he works well. His feet move well together.
Love the way he turns his body going into.
Press.
And now Hartley gets the steal. Layup good. It's a very good play defensively for Cameron.
1-2-2 press by Cameron. Hartley those long arms.
Boy, Hartley almost got another one. And they do get it. It's going to be Burkett. Burkett's layup good.
I'm going to say a timeout coming.
And Coach Bug of Wellsville not happy with his team. He wants a full timeout. We'll take 30 and be right back.
With College Credit Plus at Belmont College, you'll save time and money. If you go to public high school in Ohio, you can take college courses at Belmont College for free. With each course, you earn high school and college credit. You can apply those credits to a degree from Belmont, transfer them to a 4-year school, even graduate from high school in Belmont at the same time. Earn college credits in high school at Belmont College. Find out more at belmontcollege.edu.
Thinking that 4-year college isn't for you? Consider a career in the construction trades. Project Best can show you how to earn while you learn in skilled trades apprenticeship program. No experience necessary. Project Best works with the local building and trades, local construction companies, using skilled tradespersons to build everything stronger together. Well, how about that? In the Ohio Valley. For more information, go to projectbest.com.
Really good at those options, Jerry. Trades, education, traditional maybe education. Those trades are necessary. A lot of the old school guys have been doing it for many years.
Much needed new guys.
They're gradually getting out of the retiring.
The Project Best, and then for our regular
Northern, you did hear talking about that earlier.
And then the IBEW, what we do during the season. So real frustration by Wells with this crap. And a foul by Powell. Not a great foul.
So what was getting Wells in trouble before the break? They start that they were passing it back. You never want to go backwards against the press. You need to get
it in the middle. It back to underneath
the
hoop, too.
And that's what Coach Bell said, run it forward. That's what he pointed to. Go forward.
The score is 35-24 Wellsville. That was just Cameron just trying to get back in the game a little bit. 6 straight points for the Dragons.
Fouls on Powell. It's his second. 4 overall this half for Cameron.
4:16 to go in the third quarter. 11-point game. Wellsville up. Well, Cameron could use another turnover here, get this down to single digits. Kuntz is going to put up a 3. I didn't like the shot there. Good rebound by Hartley. See, Beresford was out again, and he wants that ball. I got to get it to him. You know how smooth he is.
Yeah, he's easy to see, too.
You're right. Hartley.
That's a foul.
His jumper, no good. Rebound, Greathouse.
Hartley got fouled at the line.
A bad shot that time. The outlet, the Kuntz just threw it to him too late. He was streaking, got underneath.
Got a player down.
And Burkett, that shot's going to be good, but a player for Cameron at the other end.
Can't get the number. I think it was Wickerman.
Yeah,
he went up for a defensive play on the last series there.
It's Colson Wickerman.
Came down pretty hard.
Yeah, give us a 30-second break while they check out Colson Witcherman on the floor.
At Huntington, we've been asking ourselves, is it possible to lend money at zero interest? And it totally is. Introducing Standby Cash. When you need extra cash, you can qualify for between $100 and $1,000 at Huntington. And it's free when you auto pay us back across 3 months. Why would a bank do that? Just to look out for people. That's how we reinvent banking. Huntington, welcome. Without automatic payments, 12% APR. Eligibility requirements apply. Amount available is based on customer eligibility. Learn more at huntington.com/standbycash.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here, with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
Welcome back here, and the injured player was Colson Witcherman. He set up for a little bit. He's walking off the court under his own power, but
Good medical.
He does look a little dazed, so my guess is they're going to go check him out here.
In the NFL, he'd be going to the blue tent.
You're right, he would be. And up here, they're taking him to the back right now.
Yeah, you don't want to speculate. He looks like he's up.
And there is support staff here. They do have medical help here today. So.
But with that, though, Cameron did score, and Swells was ball inbound. Got a 1-2-2 trap by Cameron defense.
And, Howe almost gets it here. And, yep, it's going to go the other direction.
It was a good play. Stalk gave like a forearm.
And he got the offensive foul call. Stalk did. Yep. Now, here's Cameron. They just cut it to 9.
That's a good possession. Good possession. Don't force anything.
You're right. Don't throw up anything that's not good for you.
I'd be going to Beresford right now.
Beresford's deep in the right corner. He wants the ball over there. They find him. Thought about it. He's going to get it back out front to Burkett. Burkett to McCauley. Way cross court to Beresford. He'll drive baseline. Kicks it. Burkett's going to put up a 3. It's off the mark. Hartley gets it. McCauley puts it in for 2.
McCauley's tough, man. I love the way he plays.
He didn't start, but he is playing an excellent game. Chris McCauley. That's going to be an unforced turnover for Wellsville.
Yeah,
yeah. What's Wellsville doing? They got to pull it back.
They listen. All game, Wellsville likes to run like they're on. It's hard to run when you're in a press. You have to take disciplined, not slow, but disciplined passes. Get it up secure. Get in the half court. Their half court offense is fine. They just got to get past the half court line.
35-28. It's 7 for Wellsville. This is their lead. Cameron basketball. Burkett. Oh, man.
Yep.
Beresford was in the corner, and he was cutting towards the hoop. And Burkett threw a pass. He just left the area. Turnover, ball to Wellsville.
Tough play right there. But here you go again. So 1-2-2 defense trap for Cameron.
I like Hartley on that initial guy over there and they'll up to, oh, boy. Brewer. He lost control for a second, got it back, and shoots it.
Wellsville scored, but Cameron, that was a 1-on-3 shot, and it went in. But Cameron will take that. That was a forced opportunity by Wellsville. If they miss that, this is right out for Cameron.
Yeah. Beresford, cross court to Burkett. Burkett, he tries to find
interior passing.
Kuhn, he hands it off to Brewer. Oh, it's blocked by Beresford.
What a
play.
play.
And he gets the rebound. The outlet up to Burkett. Burkett, his swooping layup up and good. That was hit catching a little
under by Burkett.
It's like an old Michael Jordan move going up and under. 37-30. Up to Brewer. Brewer shot no good. And
jump ball.
I
was saying, yeah, it was a good ball.
I was going to say the same thing.
It was a block, but he had his hand on it the entire way, which made it a jump ball because Wellsville can get the shot off.
The arrow going to Wellsville.
Good ball.
Powell hurt a finger on that, too. You could see him hold something.
Actually, a stove finger.
Yep. Oh, man, they inbound it to Eddie Stock, and he's standing on the line out of bounds.
Stock didn't think he was out, but
if I'm Wellsville, I got to call a timeout here and just.
The good thing about a press is even if you don't get it, it speeds up the team. Wellsville's way too sped up right now.
Beresford over to McCauley, and that's going to stay with Cameron. That was tipped by Coots. So the way McCauley went after it, though, I thought
I thought he took it too. That's one of those ones you kind of want to play off. You think you may or may then just let it go.
Stand there.
Yeah, it gives the official.
At least sell it.
Yeah, at least if he gives the official maybe, well, maybe he did touch it.
Cole Burkett, he thought about that, goes to Beresford. But Beresford still standing outside that three-point line. McCauley down to Powell. Powell going to kick it. Good handoff to Hartley right underneath of him. 37-32. 1:18 to go in the third. At least 5 for Wellsville. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Cameron. It'll stay with Wellsville. For this Cameron pressure is causing all kind of damages to the Wellsville offense.
Well, and Wellsville's not breaking it right. They're either trying to dribble through it, which can lead to turnovers, or they're passing backwards. You can beat this in 3 passes. The inbound, get it to half court, and then get it up right to, like, say, the wing.
One thing good about this is that's going to let Wellsville set their half-court offense up. Hartley goes to the steal on Santiago. Not there. Burkett tips it to Great House. Great House, he loses control when he's going up. And who's going to have it?
That's a foul. Foul on Wellsville.
Yep. Did they get Eddie Scott? Scott. So 3 now on Stock?
3 fouls on Stock. Great House is 3. Santiago is 2.
Haberly thought about the 3. Beresford in. Shot no good. Gets his own rebound. Misses again. And follows back up for 2.
That's the tallest man on the court right there. That's all that was.
37-34. The lead is 3. Great House. He's going to be an offensive foul. Great House.
Again, he put the elbow, it's a forearm into the body. It sometimes it's caught, sometimes it's not, but that's 4 now on Great House. That's a huge foul on Great House. You've got to come out.
With 32 seconds to go in the third, Isaiah Greathouse picks up his 3rd foul, and they're going to bring the freshman back in, Terrell Watkins. And I got to tell you, I agree with the call because he tried to drive on 2 Cameron Dragons. You're right. He put the elbow and forearm into the chest.
It didn't get extended far, but it was enough for that.
He was trying to get space.
Yep.
26 seconds to go in the third. The lead's 3 for Wellsville. It was 17, I believe, was their lead. Oh, boy. Haberly. A backcourt violation on Cameron.
Haberly got put in a tough spot on the pass he received.
He just tried to save
which
one out of
led
bounds.
him to having to throw the pass back out. It was a diagonal.
I thought they went too fast. They were holding it for 1, and there's 15 seconds to go. They
I would have dribbled it, kept it out. Wellsville standing 2-3 zone. You could dribble it out front for a little bit. And now, no threes. Overplay the three-pointer if you're Cameron.
Brewer, he's standing outside the three-point line. 6 seconds to go in the quarter.
Up front.
They're trying to get it to Brewer. Brewer's jumper, no good. And who's going to come away with it? Nobody. What a fantastic third quarter for the Cameron Dragons. What a comeback. It was 32-18 at the half.
And they score. They scored before the first 5, I think 4 points. So it was a 16-point lead. Only 5 points for Wells with that quarter.
Let's be back in 60 seconds.
At the WVU Heart and Vascular Institute, minimally invasive approaches for heart surgery are standard of care. First to bring robotic heart surgery to West Virginia, the WVU Robotic Heart Program is recognized among the best in the United States. As a national mitral valve center for excellence, patients from across the country travel to WVU for advanced robotic valve surgery. Learn more about robotic heart surgery at the WVU Heart and Vascular Institute at mywvuheart.com.
The Highlands Event Center is the area's premier destination for conferences, workshops, employment fairs, weddings, and more. With 4,000 square feet of space, the Highland Event Center can accommodate events large and small. Situated in the heart of the Highlands, guests can enjoy the many restaurants, retail stores, entertainment, and lodging options. To check out everything the Highlands Event Center has to offer, head to thehighlandseventcenter.com or call 833-639-7070.
We get ready to start the 4th quarter of play. It was a tremendous quarter for the Dragons of Cameron.
Wellsville made it 35-18, and then Cameron on a 16-2 run. Wellsville 5 points at third quarter. Cameron 16 points. All 2-pointers, nicely distributed. Burkett with 6. Beresford and Hartley with 4.
So Cameron gets the ball to start the 4th quarter. Down to Powell. Powell finds Beresford. Beresford to McCauley. Shot up and good. 37-36.
Now here, Greathouse has been the primary ball handler for Wellsville. He's got 4 fouls, 2 offensive. You've got to be smart, got to be careful here. I like pass.
Santiago underneath. They're going to give him the bucket, and he was fouled. Not a great foul on Cameron that time. It just
no, it was an after. He
already got the ball and was on his
and
way.
It wasn't. He's not even trying to make a play. He hit him. But it's one of those ones like you're not even making a play on the ball.
Yeah, you're right.
It's just like an after the fact kind of like a little lazy play.
Santiago trying to complete the three-point play, and he doesn't get it. But Eddie Stock comes in for the rebound.
And he actually went over top Cameron player. Cameron had position there.
And Wellsville sees that. They call a timeout. Let's stay right here.
We got a nice little read here, Jerry.
Sure do. Health Management Solutions and Paramount Preferred Solutions are proud to be the exclusive workers' compensation managed care organization and third-party administrator for the OVAC. For solutions that work, visit our website at yourworkplacesolutions.com. The WV Medicine Wheeling Hospital OVC Basketball Championship is sponsored by these official corporate basketball champions: WV Medicine Wheeling Hospital, Belmont College, Bordas and Bordas, Health Management Solutions, Paramount Preferred Solutions, West Liberty University, Huntington Bank, Project Best, West Virginia Northern Community College, and Muxie Distributing that reminds parents to have the family talk about drinking. Visit AB Family Talk on Facebook for more info.
That's awesome. There's some great sponsors for the OVAC, also for our station KKX. Able to do this. A lot of people, a lot of generous people helping us out of here along the way.
So Wellsville, they got that rebound. They called a timeout. Great timeout by Coach Suggs.
They have 3 timeouts left. Cameron's got 4. Well, good play by McCauley.
McCauley gets around Brewer, but he tipped it out of bounds.
McCauley gets probably about everything out of his 5. He's listed as 5'7". I think he might be. I don't know. That might be fudging a little bit, maybe. But I tell you what, he's a tough kid. Plays hard. I love the way he plays.
Inbound to Coons, and that goes clear into the backcourt.
That's
Greathouse playing with 4 fouls too, and foul on Burkett.
So call the reach.
Oh, Doc Georges almost went down. He almost tripped over that
down to the count.
He saved it, but there was a lady that fell over that earlier on too. So they want to somehow get carpet over that or something. Into the lane, Brewer turnaround shot, no good. McCauley gets it over Beresford.
I think Beresford let him have it.
Beresford picks up his dribble.
With the ball.
Get it to McCauley. McCauley gets it to Powell over to Haberly. His 3, no good. And Beresford just steals it. Kicks it back out. Now, how about this? McCauley shoots a 3. It's no good. And Powell gets it back.
Cameron's had their looks from 3.
Into the corner to Burkett. Baseline up and good. Great take, like you said, by Cole Burkett.
Listen, Wells was in a 2-3 zone. To let a guy go baseline like that shouldn't happen.
Coons shot blocked on the way up. McCauley has it. McCauley. It's going to be a 2-on-2 break. Cameron, Burkett, finds Beresford. Beresford, he's out on the way up, and he'll shoot 2. Look here, the guy we just about see wipe out in front of us down there, Doc Georges, he's back here with us in the box.
Up in the bird's nest here. Nice take by Beresford. Again, the foul's on Santiago, his 3rd, team 5th. Chance to take the lead.
Chance to take the lead for the Dragons, who were down 17. And the first one, good. Tied at 39.
Hasn't been tied since the opening tip, Jerry.
Give these kids from Marshall County a lot of credit. I don't care what happens. This is a great comeback for them. Win or lose. Second one, no good. We're stayed tied at 39. 6:18 to play. Brewer picks up his dribble, finds Santiago. Back to Jackson Brewer. Stands in front of the Wellsville bench. Drives the paint. His layup is offensive foul on Jackson Brewer.
Listen.
You explain it to me.
It was a good charge, good take by McCauley. I actually thought Haverly got him on the arm on the way up.
I thought the same thing.
Credit McCauley for taking one pretty hard right there.
Cameron basketball tied at 39. 6 minutes to play in this single A OVAC championship game.
In that 2-3 zone, Wellsville is.
Gets it over to Haverty. Haverty down to Powell. Powell's jumper, no good. And Beresford got hit on the face on the way up.
It was being the taller guy there. It was the head, head to the chin. Shot.
Great Howe, no good. Beresford with the rebound. And he's still trying to shake off that kind of hit
Oh,
in the nose.
he got popped.
It wasn't. There was no intent behind it. It was just
being 6 inches taller than the guy in front of you.
That's a good way of putting it. McCauley, good shot into Powell. Powell, he drives off the glass. It's no good. And who had the Eddie Stock of Wellsville.
For the interior layups, it's got to be Burkett or Beresford. Cameron isn't really getting anybody else making those. With a body there.
Santiago tried a crazy circus shot. It's no good. Again, Cameron basketball. And Burkett loses it. It'll stay. Must have been tipped by a Wellsville Tiger.
I think it was Santiago got his hand on that behind. Tie game, 5:06 left.
Seems like these minutes are going off in a hurry
Yes,
here.
they are. 6 fouls each. Each team shooting 1-1 next foul.
I wonder on the way out would there be overtime games today.
Oh.
We're tied at 39 right now.
Great steal by Great House. That's a walk.
Little crossover. Yeah, he's going to get a foul there.
Okay. All right.
And that's the old Euro
Give him
step.
the Euro step. It looked like he took a step and a half before the Euro step, but yep. Yeah, it's got to be an and one if you're calling the block right there.
So, no. Yeah, they're going to say the bucket is good.
Yeah, yeah.
He threw that up at the last second.
Yeah, it was the Euro step.
Great House completes the three-point play. No. Beresford gets the rebound. 41-39 Wellsville lead on that Huntington Bank scoreboard.
Great House leading score for Wells with 14.
Think about it. Over Haverty. Haverty finds McCauley. McCauley stripped by Santiago up to Great House. Great House layup. Good play by Isaiah Great House. Very smooth take.
I was going to say, they need to get Hartley back in the ball game for Cameron. That's what's going to happen here. Timeout.
Tom Hart calls a timeout to get Hartley back in, and he'll take a 30-second break. And we got one more read. The OVAC Overall Champion presented by WV Medicine Wheeling Hospital. The OVAC Overall Champion Award presented by Wheeling Hospital is awarded to the OVAC member school that records the highest number of points in the respective division, all sports standing. Each high school is awarded points in a predetermined number of sports for boys and girls. The winning school in each division receives a trophy at the annual Banquet of Champions on May 16th. Standings can be found on OVAC's official website at ovac.org.
Great game here. 4:30 left. 43-39. Wellsville. Cameron, a great job coming back from that double-digit deficit with their press. And then Wellsville showing the medal of the champion, getting it tied up, coming right back with 4 straight points from them.
Yeah.
I was saying
from them Tigers.
Before that, I said Hartley is a big key role player here. He can help with the interior passing. Cameron offensively.
The left wing to McCauley. Back out front to Burkett. Burkett had an open look for a second. We're trying to get it to Powell on the block. And almost tipped away by Great House. Burkett gets it back into the corner to Beresford. Quick pass to Powell. Powell hand off to McCauley. McCauley's shot doesn't go. Rebound Hartley. He misses. And it's going to be Beresford with it. Beresford, he dribbles. He's going to be fouled on the way up there.
Smart play by Beresford. He almost immediately went to go with a power dribble, but was in a bad position. He's able to work his body free, and then went with the dribble and got the foul.
I got to tell you, it was bad positioning because it was Hartley right next to him, but Wellsville just got in between them. I like the decision to hold up there for a second, then try to go on. Beresford at the free throw line.
That was on Santiago that scored.
First one, good. So Santiago and Great House both with 4 fouls.
Beresford, another foul shot made. Got 11 points.
Second shot, it's good.
Now at 12. 1-2-2 trap. Defense by Cameron.
Great House dribbles through a lot of traffic. Now behind his back. Top of the key, left wing to Santiago. Koontz drives the baseline. His shot good.
Good take by Koontz. And again, dribbling baseline that you got to cut him off early. Cameron on D. Good press break by Wellsville.
Top of the key, Burkett. Burkett. Seems like they want to give him that shot. They find Hartley on the block. His turnaround shot, no good. Powell finds the rebound. He puts it right back up.
And that just went out of Stock's hands. Powell, the beneficiary.
45-43. Wellsville leads. 3:13 to play. McCauley steps in front of it. And he's up.
I don't know how he's on a foul call, but all right.
3-on-1 break. Burkett ties it up.
And Greathouse couldn't foul. He was back deep.
Yeah. They couldn't do anything, but he would have got his fifth foul. 3 minutes to play. We're tied at 45. And who's going to come away with this? It's going to be a jump ball. They're going to give Wellsville a timeout.
Wow. I don't know how they accomplished that timeout. The ball was loose. It was called from the bench.
No one had possession of the ball.
No one had possession of the ball.
So I hear everybody in front of us going, someone has to have control of the ball.
Yep.
So it's a full timeout. Give us a 30-second spot, and we'll be right back.
At Huntington, we've been asking ourselves, is it possible to lend money at zero interest? And it totally is. Introducing Standby Cash. When you need extra cash, you can qualify for between $100 and $1,000 at Huntington. And it's free when you auto pay us back across 3 months. Why would a bank do that? Just to look out for people. That's how we reinvent banking. Huntington, welcome. Without automatic payments, 12% APR. Eligibility requirements apply. Amount available is based on customer eligibility. Learn more at huntington.com/standbycash.
We're back here at Harrison Central. The BOVAC Championships Class A. Got a great game here. First matchup, 45-45, Cameron Dragons, Wellsville Tigers. 2:54 left in the fourth quarter. Wellsville ball after a timeout.
Even with that big comeback from Cameron, they don't look tired at all.
Nope. And neither team's really gone deep on the bench. Wellsville's gone to a six-man. Cameron's gone to a six-man.
And he's only played 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, defense position. Yeah. So. Santiago with the ball.
I do see Wickerman down on the bench. He is back for Cameron, so not in the game though. Santiago looking for a screen. He doesn't get it. Greathouse dribbles out of it, kicks it to Kuntz. Kuntz to and now they'll reset Will Wellsville back out front. 2:28 to play. 45's on your scoreboard. Tied. Brewer to Greathouse. Wellsville using a lot of clock. Down to Brewer.
That's
up
great.
and good.
Great pass by Greathouse. Great take by Brewer.
Brewer, very athletic.
Yeah. That's just basically a two-man show on the left side there.
The Beresford went over. They almost threw it to Beresford. He wasn't in that corner. Kicks it out to Burkett. Burkett from the left elbow. It's no good. Oh, man. McCauley let it go, and he probably should have grabbed that one. He had a chance.
He was trying. Yeah, he started chasing him down, kind of let it go. That's tough. Loose ball knocked out by Cameron. Wellsville ball with 1:55 left.
And Wellsville leading by 2. Kuntz sees an open lane. Oh, bad shot. Blocked by Hartley.
Oh, Hartley couldn't hold on the ball.
Hartley had it in his hands and dropped it out of bounds. And it'll be Wellsville basketball underneath their own hoop.
If I'm Cameron right here, anytime Santiago grabs the ball, I don't say I'm flopping, but I'm trying to get it. Each of those guys have 4 fouls. They love to drive. They've got a couple offensive fouls called against them already.
Greathouse kicked it over to Stock. No good. And Beresford with a big rebound for Cameron. McCauley at the point. Burkett wants the ball. Eyes Burkett, left wing. Back out front to Chris McCauley. 47-45, Wellsville leads. Oh, Burkett dribbles behind the back. Finds Beresford. It's no good. Hartley rebound.
And one.
Count the bucket, and he'll shoot one.
Big rebound by Hartley. Big
Who's
bucket.
that foul on?
It was on 24.
Okay.
Yes.
He went 3 at first. Because Sportsman called him back over.
Yeah. No, it was definitely on 24, which is Kuntz.
And the lead goes to Cameron, 48-47. 1:19 to play. Wellsville. Cameron's going to put a little pressure on him. Kuntz gets it back to Greathouse. Greathouse dribbles past half court. Bounce pass down to Brewer. Brewer loses it on the way up. Cameron basketball.
All right. Again, no shot clock here in high school. We're looking for a perfect shot here. Make them foul you if you have to.
And it's going to be a timeout by Tom Hart. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back in 60.
At the WVU Heart and Vascular Institute, minimally invasive approaches for heart surgery are standard of care. First to bring robotic heart surgery to West Virginia, the WVU Robotic Heart Program is recognized among the best in the United States. As a national mitral valve center for excellence, patients from across the country travel to WVU for advanced robotic valve surgery. Learn more about robotic heart surgery at the WVU Heart and Vascular Institute at mywvuheart.com.
With College Credit Plus at Belmont College, you'll save time and money. If you go to public high school in Ohio, you can take college courses at Belmont College for free. With each course, you earn high school and college credit. You can apply those credits to a degree from Belmont, transfer them to a four-year school, even graduate from high school in Belmont at the same time. Earn college credits in high school at Belmont College. Find out more at belmontcollege.edu.
Welcome back here to the Single A OVAC Championship. 1 minute remains. 1 minute. And it's going to be Wellsville basketball.
No, Cameron.
Oh, Cameron, I apologize. It was Tom Hart that called that timeout.
So you want to get inside that conversation. These seven guys, smart with the basketball. If the shot's there, take it. Don't force anything.
If not, they're going to have to foul you.
Yes. So,
and it's how many team fouls? 8 on Wellsville.
Yeah, so it's 1-on-1.
Good pass into Burkett. Burkett dribbles through traffic. Now he's going to go into the corner and finds Powell top of the key.
Some good quick hands there by Wellsville.
McCauley down to Beresford. Beresford up, and he's going to be fouled.
Good foul by Wellsville now.
I think they're going to get stock on this one.
So. Well, listen, good play by Cameron. Timeout. Yeah, Stock, that's his fourth. So you get Stock, Santiago, and Greathouse all with 4. Beresford at the line.
If this would happen to go overtime, Wellsville's in big trouble foul.
Even though it's a shorter clock, you're still.
Beresford at the free throw line. First one up, no good.
You can tell it was flat.
And there was nothing to that shot.
Yeah,
he knows it.
Good rotation. He was just flat.
So Beresford again. Shot is up, and that's good.
Yep.
49-47, 2.8 for Cameron. 45 seconds to play. It'll be Greathouse with the basketball. Gets it over to Stock. Stock. Oh, and Hartley got a finger on it.
Like it,
almost got a 10-second call. Off and oh boy. And Roseville almost loses it. And Greathouse gets it back. Greathouse layup is the little teardrop.
What a play by Greathouse. That went from looking awful to holy cap, what a great play by Greathouse right there.
49-49. And it's a full timeout by Wellsville. Keep it right here.
Cameron, not really any foul trouble. A couple guys with three guys with 3 fouls. You have Burkett with 3, Hartley with 3, McCauley with 3. Wellsville with some serious foul trouble. You have 3 guys with 4 fouls. Stock, Santiago, Greathouse. They're at 9 team fouls. So the next foul is 2 at the line for Cameron.
Yeah. Health Management Solutions, Paramount Preferred Solutions are proud to be the exclusive workers' compensation managed care organization and third-party administrator for the OVAC. For solutions that work, visit our website at yourworkplacesolutions.com.
Wellsville, they haven't pressed the entire game. They've been sitting in a 2-3 zone defense. I can't imagine Coach with the foul trouble changing anything up on a surprise at Cameron right now. So Cameron got to get the ball forward. Settle for your last shot. It's either going to be Burke or Beresford, I would think, would be the final shot here. And now I see Wickerman back in the ball game. Is that or no? That's
12.
No, is that 12?
Let's see.
No, I'm sorry. That's 33. Never mind. I thought it looked like Wickerman. That's hard. My apologies.
Wickerman took a hard fall down there, and he looks dazed to me on the bench a little bit.
Look at this, man.
Cameron
taking him up full court.
Yep. He gets to Burkett. They didn't want Beresford bringing that one up, so. Burkett I had to draw a little foul from Santiago because that's 4. Burkett's just going to drive and layup up and good. Good take by Cole Burkett. Wellsville, they're going to push the pace. Greathouse down to 4 seconds. 3. Greathouse loses it. Shot up and good. A looper ball. Called a timeout. Wait a second. Wellsville called a timeout before that shot. Let's see if they did. Let's see here. No, they're saying the bucket's good. Overtime.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, boy, the Wellsville coaches got nervous there.
Yeah. Counting the bucket, scored by number 4. It was a loose ball rebound. Brewer. No timeout was given. Just want to make sure. All right.
Take a 30-second break. Or, sorry, a 30-second break, and we'll be back with overtime.
Tomorrow's innovators, teachers, caregivers, researchers, leaders, and creators all have one thing in common. They started out just like you. At West Liberty University, you are the focus. This is a place where you will gain the skills, knowledge, and confidence to change your life and the world around you. It all starts here, with you. Visit westliberty.edu to start your journey. It's all here at West Liberty University.
All right, welcome back here as we get ready to start overtime. They put 4 minutes on the clock. And Stormy and I are on the way out here today. We're driving Route 9, and we looked at each other.
Estimating our time back home.
Estimating our time, and we both have a couple things tonight. And we said, will there be overtime today?
Well, the only way we just know is if Central's JV team would be playing by accident, running a little late, or overtime. So first game, and listen, no, I'm happy. Listen, great game.
Awesome. I'm happy for both teams, though.
Real quick, Wellsville scored 14 that fourth quarter. Cameron 17. 5-7 the line was Cameron in the fourth quarter helped out. Helped eventually take the lead and then keep it tied. Big thing here, foul trouble. 4 minutes left.
Yeah.
Wellsville's got 3 players with 4 fouls. They're only going 16th, and that's barely. They had one kid play.
They're basically playing with 5 players.
Yep. So
yeah, they got to switch here because there we go.
The teams here, and they're at 19 fouls.
So it'll be Brewer and Beresford. You think Beresford could win this one easily? But we saw Brewer jump in.
Brewer's got some ups.
Brewer might be a high jump.
Look at that.
Beresford gets it and sneaking in is McCauley. Cameron basketball.
It's hard to draw off fouls in a 2-3 zone defense, but I'm working as hard as I can to get one of these kids out.
Beresford's behind the defense. I get to him with Greathouse with 4. I do everything I can to get Beresford the ball here. Top of the key to Burkett. Burkett picks up his dribble, gives it to Powell. And they're trying to get it to Beresford. There it is. Beresford on the block over to McCauley. It hit the rim when he went to pass it to him. To Hartley, stolen away by Kuntz.
It's hard to get that interior pass like that from on the baseline. No success at all, really.
Greathouse to Kuntz. Kuntz puts up a 3. It's no good. And Cameron basketball. Stock got a hand in there. Cameron's got numbers if they go. And Burkett glides through the air, getting 2.
Great take by Burkett. He's done that a couple times for
Cameron. Coast to coast a little bit.
He's got good body control, and he shields that ball.
Good way of putting it, body control. And
that's off him.
That's going to be off of Santiago. And there was no foul there.
No, Wells is right in front of Wells' bench one time. Listen, quick active hands. He didn't foul him. That's McCauley again being a terror on the defensive end.
2:50 to play. 2 point lead for Cameron and the basketball.
That's partly on Wells. You don't want to, on a trap defense, you don't want to get close to the baseline, to the sideline and half court. You want to get to the middle.
Beresford back out front to Burkett. Burkett had some open looks. I know that's a tough shot there, but you're right. He is really patient with his shot. Beresford telling, I'm going to move. Go. Give it to me.
That's on Beresford. Up top the key.
You're right. Standing on the free throw line. And let Hartley get him underneath. Got to find Beresford there.
He's calling for it. Give it to him.
McCauley shot.
He's got no fear. I tell you what, man, he has no problem going up among the trees up there for a layup. And part of that is he's coming backside. He's one of the shorter guys. It's hard to get a layup in there with the height he's in right now.
Into Beresford, and he lost it, and they're going to say off of Koontz, Cameron basketball.
Then good quick hands by Wellsville's defense.
It'll be Powell inbounding for Cameron on his baseline. Outlet to Beresford. Oh, Beresford took an extra step. Woo!
It was close.
It sure was. Exactly 2 minutes to play in overtime. Now Beresford will turn. He'll get it to Powell. Powell hands off to McCauley. McCauley back out front to Hartley. And now Cameron will totally reset. 1:45 to play. Powell open. His layup's up and go.
Nice pass from McCauley. Good take by Powell.
A 4-point lead for Cameron. 55-51. Greathouse up to Santiago. And he dribbles through. Back to Greathouse. Outside the three-point line. Good dribble. Drives into paint. And he's going to be fouled on the arm. And And it's a 1-on-1 at least. I don't believe it was a shooting foul.
No, it was more of a layup, but I think that foul should be on the ground. We'll see. What's the call?
Yeah, 1-on-1.
Yep.
He's Trey Hoff, the official here, calling it.
That's 4 now on Burkett. Seth. He missed it. Greathouse did. Good rebound by
This is it. Powell. And Powell with the rebound. And he's going to be fouled out front by Brewer.
That's 2 on Brewer. 10 team fouls now. Burkett, the leading scorer for Cameron.
He'll be at the free throw line.
Burkett's at 17 points.
What's Beresford have?
I think he's got 13.
Okay.
Yep, 13.
Misses the front.
All right. Got a minute 18 left.
4-point lead for Cameron. Burkett at the free throw line. Second one, good.
Yep. That was his first trip to the foul line, Burkett, today.
Timeout by Cameron. We'll take it with him. We'll be back in 60.
West Virginia Northern Community College has over 10 new programs. Check out these new offerings that can lead to a great career, including hospitality and tourism, industrial technology, elementary education, substance abuse intervention specialist, our 100% online criminal justice program, and more. New non-credit trainings include EMT, paramedic, CDL, and certified nurse assistant. Register for one of these new programs today, or check out one of the other 70 programs West Virginia Northern Community College has to offer at wvncc.edu.
Highland Sports Complex is the coolest destination for sports and entertainment the Ohio Valley has ever seen. Pop in for some open basketball in our field house or reserve some turf time for your next practice or game on our synthetic fields. Online registration is open for development classes and leagues for youth and adults. Highland Sports is also the hottest destination for birthday parties and other events. So come challenge yourself on our play climb and enjoy your favorite virtual reality game in the arcade. No memberships required, so visit highlandsports.com to find your next entertainment experience and get ready to reach new heights.
Welcome back to the Legal Way Championship game.
Great matchup here at Harrison Sessions Class A championship game. 56-51 Cameron over Wellsville. Yeah, minute 18 left here in overtime. Cameron in that full court 1-2-2 press.
Yeah, Jago gets it into Stock. Stock, he's looking for someone to find. Now he's going to have to dribble out of this. Oh, and tipped by Cameron. Up to Brewer. Brewer, jump stop, shot good. Timeout.
Big shot by Brewer.
Take a 30-second break. It's 56-53. Cameron will be back in 30.
With College Credit Plus at Belmont College, you'll save time and money. If you go to public high school in Ohio, you can take college courses at Belmont College for free. With each course, you earn high school and college credit. You can apply those credits to a degree from Belmont, transfer them to a four-year school, even graduate from high school in Belmont at the same time. Earn college credits in high school at Belmont College. Find out more at belmontcollege.edu.
Welcome back to the Class A OVAC championship game. Wellsville made a bucket, just called a quick timeout. Sorry. And the Wellsville Tigers are down 56-53 to Cameron here.
Good.
What's the timeout situation?
We got 2 timeouts for Cameron, 1 timeout for Wellsville.
Okay.
So that's not hurting there either team. Cameron, especially, I'm sure Coach Hart made that point clear. Hey, if you get trapped and get in, take a timeout.
Okay, yeah. So each team does have a Cameron 2 and Wellsville 1.
Wellsville 2-3 zone the entire game. They did break out a little full court pressure at the end of the fourth quarter, and they're doing it right now, making it difficult to see if Cameron can bring up the ball. Burkett did a good job getting the ball in his hands going coast to coast last time, though. Probably who they want to get into.
Powell looking to find somebody. Oh, McCauley's open, streaking down the other end. He can just kind of pull it back here. If they want to foul somebody, it's foul McCauley. The Beresford, they lose it. Wellsville basketball.
Beresford trying to make a bounce pass and went off a player.
Up to Coots. Coots outside the three-point line. Finds Greathouse. He has an open look back to Coots. Coots doesn't take it. 49 seconds to play. It's a 3-point lead for Cameron. Greathouse says they don't need a 3 here, but he'll put one up. Off the mark. And coming away with it, Coots gets it from Beresford. It puts up a 3. It's no good. And coming away with it is Connor Powell. And Powell's going to be fouled by Greathouse.
That's only 5 on Greathouse.
And that'll be 5 on Greathouse.
That'll be 5 on Greathouse. Great game played by Isaiah Greathouse. Finished with 18 points. Did a great job taking care of the ball the entire game for Isaiah. Good playmaker by him. Only a junior. He'll be back next year.
Yeah, this team will be back next year. I promise you that.
Of course, they also have Ohio sectionals, regionals up too, so it's not the end of the season. So that brings in the game number 23.
A freshman.
Terrell Watkins played a little bit earlier today.
Powell's free throw, no good. Just leaving the door open here.
Just a crack.
He misses it. This team's going double at the time.
Powell, 7 of 12 at the line is Cameron.
Shot is good.
Got all that rim right there.
In the Stock to Kuntz. Back to Stock, and he throws it over top. Intercepted by Beresford, and they'll stay with Cameron. That's Cameron basketball.
They're giving it to Wellsville. I don't know how. Beresford had the ball taken out of his hands by Wellsville, and they dropped it.
Brewer with inbound. I figured it's going to go Brewer inbound and quickly back to Brewer. There it was, exactly as I called it. And McCauley by McCauley. McCauley up to Burkett. Burkett, great job pulling it back here. They're going to have to foul Burkett, and no one's going to do it. Into the corner to Beresford. Beresford back to Powell. 12 seconds to play.
They got a foul.
They got a foul here. They can't get to him.
Why are they fouling?
Not sure. And Cameron's going to win the single A championship.
Unbelievable. Cameron, what a job. Way to come back and win this ball game.
Well, I am shocked that Wellsville did not foul. It's a 4-point game.
Yeah, I have no idea why.
15 seconds to go.
I know there are a couple guys with 4 fouls. Either someone else step up or you just got to bite the bullet and foul.
At that point, you have to foul. And I understand what they mean by not going to be your fifth foul, but oh, boy. So you're MVP of the game for me?
Cole Burkett. I think
I agree with you.
It was him and Beresford did a lot for both teams. I thought Cole Burkett really came on strong there toward the end. Took control of the game. Very good ball handling. Made some key layups when he needed to. So, yeah.
Cole Burkett, your MVP of this Class A championship game. It was a well-played game
Awesome
here for me.
I mean, really, no one likes to lose. So we're calling it from up here, so the kids are hurting for those that lost it. But it was a heck of a performance by both teams.
Jeff, give us a 30-second break here. Let's start me add up some totals, and we'll be back to give you the final numbers on this game.
One of our most important jobs as parents is to prepare our teenagers to make responsible decisions, especially when it comes to underage drinking. Talking to your kids about this can be a challenge. The Family Talk About Drinking program provides a free parent guide to help guide these discussions. You can also find advice and tools to start talking to your teenagers. because there is no right way to start this dialogue. Learn more at FamilyTalkAboutDrinking.com. A message from your local Anheuser-Busch distributors, Karen Bauer, Muxie, Waldorf, and J.C. Menser Distributing.
What you do today determines your future, which is why it's important to choose a company you can trust. With our expert knowledge in accounting, insurance, financial solutions, and now creative services, we will put you on the path to success. Choose the Glessner Group.
Cameron gets the victory today, 57-53 over Wellsville. And the Dragons were down, we believe, up to 17 at one point.
It was 12, and they got, I think it was 15.
15-point lead.
Yep.
And Cameron fought back hard. So, Cameron, you're champions, and you got your scoring total there, Stormy.
So, Wellsville finished with 53 points, leading the way. Two players, Isaiah Greathouse, 18, Jackson Brewer, 18. One three-pointer made by Greathouse. Santiago had 8 points, one three-pointer made. Eddie Stalk had 4 points, a three-pointer for him. And Gavin Kuntz had 5, a three-pointer for that young man. 4 three-pointers made. 7 out of 13 at the foul line was Wellsville for a total of 53 points, 2 points in overtime. For Cameron, they were led by Cole Burkett with 18 points, 1 three-pointer made. Trevor Beresford had 13. Lance Hartley had 7. Chris McCauley with 6 points. Beresford did have a three-pointer. Cole Wickerman with 3. And Nathan Haberly with 3. A three-pointer made. And Connor Powell with 7 points. Finished with 6 points in overtime. They finished with only 3 three-pointers made, and they were 6 of 9 and 2 of 4, so 10 of 13 at the foul line.
There you go. That was a really fun game to call, too. So we knew it was going to be a fun day. That's a great way to start 5 championship games here. So I want to thank the Fitzsimmons family and Fitzsimmons firm for their support of high school basketball here. Thank our general manager, Ms. Kayleen Clough. Thanks to Brad Leonard back at the booth. For Ryan Storm, out Jerry Ames. We'll be back with the AA championship at high noon.
Are you traveling? Working a little bit too much? Is your fur baby starting to get a little shaggy? Let Dirty Paws be your one-stop shop for all of your pet care needs. Stop in and see us at 202 18th Street or give us a call at 304-639-7754 to schedule your appointments for dog grooming, doggy daycare, and dog boarding today.
The Watchdog is FM 98.1, AM 1600 WKKX Wheeling, FM 97.7, AM 1370 WVLY Moundsville.
Get better every day, and that's really outwork everybody, and you'll eventually win.
That's the secret sauce, and you're talking about getting better every day. But what about team building? How do you get these guys to bond and to get close? Because that's important.
Well, they've got to rally around something, and when especially kids, when they see the good things that happen from hard work and consistency, they start to see its value, and then they encourage other people to do that, and they have this bond between each other where they understand the importance of values, of work ethic, of things like that. So whenever you have people with similar values, the chemistry takes care of itself. So.
Yeah, you got to be like-minded. Well, congratulations, continued success. Of course, the head football coach at Fort Bend Christian Academy. Go Eagles. And Jordan, you and your family, you guys enjoy Super Bowl 56. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for carving out some time.
You too. My pleasure.
You bet. Stick around. Much for coming your way right after this quick timeout.
Hi, Tom Bodette for Motel 6, leaving the light on for ski bums. Lift ticket prices have gotten steeper than a double black diamond. To save some money for more powder days, I suggest eating a half-frozen PB&J on the chairlift and staying at a Motel 6. They have a clean, comfortable room at a great low rate. So throw on those stretched-out long johns from a couple years ago and head for the lift lines. I'm Tom Bodette for Motel 6, and we'll leave the light on for you.
Learn how thousands of smart homeowners are investing about $1 to avoid expensive home repair bills. John, a former non-customer, said, My air conditioner broke and I had to spend $1,900 to fix it. Jeff, a customer, wrote, my air conditioner broke and I got a new one at no out-of-pocket cost. Mary, a former non-customer, wrote, my heating system stopped running. I had to spend $3,000